What's happening? Will Freeman, RevolutionaryLifestyleDesign.com, coming at you today to talk about taking nothing for granted. Okay, I'm talking about taking nothing for granted. There is a sword of Damocles that's hanging over everything you do, no matter what you think, whether you realize it or not. That sword is there, right? And it's ready to take those things away if you take them for granted. It might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen next year, but believe me, anything that you take for granted in this life, including your life, will be taken away from you. I guarantee you that, okay? Your girlfriend, your business, your friends, your mood, your clients, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, your money, your health, and even your own life will be taken from you if you take it for granted, okay? You can lose all those things if you take them for granted, if you neglect them, okay? When you neglect your business, when you abuse your girlfriend, when you talk down to and antagonize your friends, when you destroy your mood with drugs, doubt, and self-destruction, when you neglect your clients in business and you don't manage them at the highest standards, when you neglect your money through debt and bad investments and not doing enough research, when you neglect your health through eating badly and not exercising, when you are neglectful and careless on your motorbike, you can lose your life, okay? Nothing you have today is guaranteed tomorrow when you take it for granted. Nothing, not a single thing, including your life, okay? Not one thing you have today is guaranteed tomorrow, the next day, or the next year when you neglect it, when you take it for granted. All right. I grew up poor. Okay. I grew up poor. We grew up with a black and white TV. We had a rotary phone. I had my shoes on layaway. I had 2 or 3 pairs of sweatpants that my mom would scream at me if I ripped and got a hole in them because we couldn't afford new ones and she had to sew it up, and she barely had enough time as it is to make ends meet as a single mom on a nurse's salary. Okay. I've been depressed in my life. I've failed at businesses. I've gone into debt. I've been broke multiple times in my 20s. None of those things are ever happening again. Okay, not on my watch. There is no way. There is not a day where I don't think about that possibility. Okay, there is not a day where I don't think about how I grew up or the things that I had to do and the jobs that I worked that I didn't want to do, and am grateful for the fact that I don't have them to do them anymore. I'm grateful every single day I don't have to make 100 cold calls, okay, like I did in sales. I'm grateful that I think about that every single day, that I don't have to work in sales, or that I have all these things that I didn't have when I was growing up, or I have a business that's successful and growing, and all these, I have my health, I have my friends, I have all these different things, and I think about that every single day and how grateful I am, and that I don't take those things for granted, and that I'm going to continue to keep working to keep those things and to elevate all those levels, to keep leveling up across all aspects of my life, okay? And I'm rolling now. I've never been in a better position across all aspects of my life, and I'm playing to win. But the thing that I'm not doing, and this kills a lot of guys when they start to get successful, is they forgot what got them there. And they start to cruise, they start to rest on their laurels, they start to lose focus, they start to take things for granted. And, that's something you can't do. You have to have that sword of Damocles just hanging over those things. Not in a way where you're fearful, but a little bit of fear at the back of your mind is your friend, okay? That's what prevents you from doing dumb things. That's what prevents you from taking things for granted. That's what prevents you from losing clients. That's what prevents you from letting your relationship with your girlfriend slide, okay? The fact that I actually could lose these things, right? These things are valuable to me. I could lose them if I don't stay on my game every single day, all right? You need to wake up to win every day, okay? This is a 24/7 commitment, all right? 10 toes to the ground. You got to get up to get down. You got to get up every single day, waking up to win across all aspects of your life: health, wealth, relationships, lifestyle. All those areas, those are opportunities for you to win, man. And you can't win when you take things for granted, right? You have to be grateful, you have to be committed, and you have to go hard on all those things. You have to try, okay? You have to try in all those areas, and you have to try hard, all right? That's part of the commitment to being a player in the game of life, okay? It's 24/7. Even when you're sleeping, that counts, right? Because if you're not getting enough sleep, you're not playing the game correctly. right? If you're trying to survive on 3 or 4 hours sleep, you're messing up. If you're sleeping until 12, you're messing up. So even your sleep schedule is part of the game of life, okay? You know, and as a true committed player, it really is 24/7. You can rest when you're dead, man. You can stop trying when you're dead, all right? Like, life is not a trial run. You need to play to win in your wealth, in your health, in your relationships, in your lifestyle, all your roles, okay? As a man, and especially a man who wants to be successful, you're going to be wearing 6 or 7 different hats. You're going to be wearing boyfriend, you're going to be maybe wearing father, you're going to be wearing entrepreneur, you're going to be wearing friend, you're going to be wearing son, you know, you're going to be wearing managing your clients, managing your customers, you're going to be a money manager, you're going to be a personal trainer to yourself, you're going to be a dietitian to yourself, and on and on and on, okay? To succeed in the modern world, you need to be able to wear multiple hats. You need to be comfortable in all those roles and responsibilities, and need to be playing all those areas to win, okay? Or at least trying to, at least putting your effort in, and all those things you have to do to get what you want 24/7, total effort, okay? I get it, it's hard. I make a mistake, multiple mistakes every day. There's a lot of things that I don't want to do, and you know, some days I'm not able to get to that level, but I'm at least trying, okay? I'm at least trying 24/7, and I'm trying to get better every year. I'm trying to elevate all those areas that are lagging, and those areas that are doing well, I'm trying to get higher up, okay? You know, that's the mentality. You know, if you're not winning right now, or, you know, maybe you're slacking, or maybe you're trying to do everything, and you know, it's not happening 100%, at least put in that effort, dude. At least go in every day, put in that effort, you know, get on that wonder list, check off those check boxes, even if you're just doing one thing for that area, you know, make sure it's happening, okay? Because a lot of guys think that, all right, well, I'm working hard, I can relax after a long day at work, so they slack off with their girlfriend, they slack off with their friends, they slack off with their health, you know, they slack off in all the other areas, because they're like, well, I'm working hard, I'm making money, I'm building my business. It doesn't work that way, guys, okay? You can't just say, well, I'm making money, so I get to take these other areas for granted, right? Until you have a heart attack, or until you break up with your girlfriend, or until, you know, your friends don't want to hang out with you, or et cetera, okay? Those are the end result of that every day of slacking off for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, okay? Happened to my uncle. He went hard on his business his whole life, then he hit 53 and had a heart attack because he didn't take care of himself, and has brain damage, and now my mom has to take care of him. That's the end result of taking things for granted, okay? It's serious business, and you can't just say, like, you know, I'm gonna go hard on my work and then slack off, and then, you know, be surprised when your relationship fails, all right? You need to play the game of life, and that's a 24/7 commitment, man. You don't have a choice. You can't not play. You can't sit on the sidelines when you're alive. Like, life keeps going. You can pretend like you're sitting on the sidelines, but you still need to get money. You know, you still are gonna want to have women in your life. You're still going to need to be healthy. All those different variables. You can get played, you can lose, and pretend like you're living. You know, pretend like you're sitting on the sidelines. But what's really happening is you're getting played and you're losing. Okay. So you really want to play to win across all those areas, and be grateful for the opportunity. There are millions of people in the world that are unhealthy, that are starving, that are suffering, that are in all different types of pain. And, you know, where you are right now, if you're listening to this, you're into personal development, chances are you're in a better position than a lot of people, and you have the ability, especially in the internet age, to play at a really high level across all those aspects. All you have to do is do your research, not take things for granted, and put in the effort, and you can just be in an incredible position across all those areas. And you can't not play, that's the reality. But instead of looking at it like as an obligation, right? You know, look at it as an opportunity. I have an opportunity to be the best in all these areas. The best son, the best boyfriend, the best friend, the best business manager, the best CEO, the best entrepreneur, the best health enthusiast, the best bodybuilder. All right. I mean, yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to get all those areas in sync, and usually one area is falling behind the other. But you know, when it gets to that certain point, you say like, okay, I'm neglecting that, I'm neglecting my health in that area, or whatever the area is, and you're like, I got to step it up. I'm taking it for granted. Let's bring that back up, and I have the opportunity to succeed in all those areas. That's the key. Like, you're blessed to have that opportunity, whether you realize it or not. I mean, we are living in the absolute best time to be alive if you want to be successful. There's been no better time. The internet is the greatest equalizer in history. You can live anywhere. You can make online money. You can travel anywhere. Flights are cheap. I mean, my God, it goes and on, and all the technology we have for health and wealth and things like this smartphone that I'm talking to you. I mean, you cannot take this stuff for granted, guys. You cannot. You got to be grateful for it. And then the next step above grateful is like, I'm not losing this stuff, and I'm getting more, and I'm staying on top of this, and I'm going 24/7 from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. And even in my sleep, I'm still pimping. Okay. Like, that's the mentality. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, I wish you all the best in your personal development journey, and much love to you.